Alright guys, we're gonna try YouTube out. As you know, we were going to do the Duval dedicated project, which we're just starting basically on Facebook, but we're gonna try the YouTube thing and see how the algorithm does this, and we'll go from there. We'll go from there. I got a PC that outputs in 8K, so I'm trying to get the settings right. I apologize if there's any lag, drop frames, anything like that. I'll get it sorted over time. Getting used to YouTube. Also, just to be clear, IFSN PC has not given us any money for this video. Kings of Sling has not given us any money for this video. BYG has not given us any money for this video. Alright? But IFSN is a sponsor of our networks, and we are going to be giving away PCs when we hit certain marks on certain channels. The King to Sling network, I think, is like 1,500. We're going to be giving away a PC on Ultimate Nerd TV. We're going to be giving away a PC on this couple PCs on DuvalDedicated when we hit 1,000. So, yeah, we're going to be giving some stuff away. They do make really good stuff. Here. what's going on, guys? Let me make sure here that I'm not getting no audio. Why am I getting no audio? It's weird as hell. Let me check something out real quick. Yeah, definitely shouldn't be getting audio. Hold on. Oh, there it is. My webcam mic's on. Yo, why was my webcam mic on? That's weird as hell. Probably because YouTube decided to put it on, I'm assuming. Because it's the first time we've ever streamed over here. Alright. So, again, basically, I have a Threadripper and a 3090. This stuff's outputting at a very high level. If the stream crashes or something, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, Madden. This is year number 3. I took the Jags as they were, ran with them, missed the playoffs by 1 game in year number 1. Year number 2, we made the playoffs. I pulled off a bunch of trades, spent on that cap that Bulky got this offseason. I sent Juwan Taylor and Cam Robinson to the Bears and got Allen Robinson and Roquan Smith. And I sent Shaq Griffin and Marvin Jones and a pick down to New Orleans and got Michael Thomas. I have since traded Michael Thomas to the Rams for Aaron Donald because honestly, with Shark and Allen Robinson and Chenault and Etienne, I wasn't using them. It's crazy to say that, but I wasn't using Michael Thomas. I just didn't have a spot for him, and he was getting paid all that money. So I basically switched him in for Aaron Donald. So this is the first year of the Aaron Donald experiment. He's got a big contract though, man. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna hang on to him either. We'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. Alright, let's put this in performance mode. Let's make sure we got audio for you guys. Put this in performance mode. And pull it up. Pull up. Let's pull up. Alright. What's up, YouTube? Damn. Live streaming on YouTube. Alright. So, we started hot. 3-1, right? In season number 3. And then DJ Chark broke his leg. He broke his leg. Actually, not just him. Walker Little went down. DJ Chark broke his leg. We had a lot of injuries for a minute, and we took some ass whippings. The Bengals, oh my goodness, they just destroyed us. The Steelers beat me, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we're getting healthy, and we're coming back here, baby. Yes, we are. This is gonna sound funny to some people. In the off season, I had Case Keenum as my backup. I signed him. I got rid of Beathard pretty much immediately. Signed Case Keenum. He retired on me, and I actually got Blake Bortles as my backup. Also, something cool, if you're a Jaguars fan, is the Vikings sent Kirk Cousins to Atlanta, and they went and grabbed Minshew and gave him a 7-year, $70 million deal. Yeah. So Minshew is like locked down as the Vikings quarterback, and I know the last game that I saw on the ticker, he had 404 yards and 4 touchdowns. So go Minshew, baby. Get it.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year, so
we'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Allen Robinson, 8 catches, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. I just signed Allen Robinson to a 7-year deal. He will retire a Jaguar.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now, you saw Mahomes' stats there, right? I was ripping it up with Trevor there for a minute, and then when we lost Shark, I struggled for a minute. I racked up a lot of picks. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's not the start that he was looking for. He's going to be met and drop behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first drive.
7-0.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Just this year, this season, I extended Miles Jack and Roquan. So we got our linebackers.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Mahomes now to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. On 4th down, it's Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Yeah, we got...
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
His practice squad kid, he's good.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he is hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I say bench him, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency.
Another thing,
5-1
and a win.
I'm gonna have to make a decision.
Yeah, just let him keep throwing.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
We
that
got
brings
3
up second and 5.
franchise running backs. We got James Robinson, Etienne, and then Antonio Williams, the kid we drafted, the all-time leading rusher from North Carolina. He's
now
become
Lawrence to throw.
pretty damn good.
Gonna go to Clement here out of the backfield.
We just drafted him in the last draft.
On first down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Dan
And
Arnold
let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On third down, here's Etienne. And he's got enough for the first across midfield.
Etienne, put on muscle, man.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
I just don't think I'm going to have the money to keep him with the investments I've made already. And everything is as real as possible.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Sets up the screen to Robinson.
Go, J-Rob.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
I had to sign some receivers, man. For my receivers.
Now Lawrence on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
James Robinson.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Right. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Robinson. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And
James Robinson deserved that. That was his drive, baby.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
So I'm going to let the coach run the D.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
I'm sure they're going to score.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
I got to
I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Kyle Fuller.
He's had trouble written all over from the start. He's got two
veteran. I want to sign him.
He's got to deal with during
like a 1-year contract. I think I'm going to give him
a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
He's playing really well, obviously.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And inside the 20.
Go. No. About time, bro.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field.
I've been waiting for Chenault to pick it up.
Where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming.
No. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over
did he not tuck
the
and run?
21-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
It's a big play there for the Chiefs. That last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, that's Richie James. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Defense stepped up but more importantly, I see that we're kind of skipping. I'll have to look into that, because that definitely should be happening. It's just probably something with
successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Now Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They go play action with Lawrence. Not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it's definitely skipping a little bit here. Well, let me see something if I can tone this stuff down, at least for now, to help that. I think I'm gonna have to wait until after the game. Yeah, we shouldn't be skipping like that. No.
Lawrence will throw. And this pass broken up. The contact.
That's why I ain't re-signing your ass.
And now 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The offense staying out there. They were prepared to go here on 4th and 10. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Oh my God!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that they looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one. And look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
I'm shocked that they didn't score on
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
The coach playing.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing up the middle, and it's incomplete. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th. Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy.
That's why I got rid of Jamal Agnew in that terrible contract.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lawrence. It'll be a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation and paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
It's intercepted.
You know,
picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Like I would be using short.
Well, that's a drive killer right
that's
there.
A shot.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. They've got to.
He's a catch and runner, man. He's just always going to be a catch and runner. He's built. That's just who he is. You know.
Find a way to get him more involved in this game plan down here in the second quarter. He doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball more. 1 target, no catches. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I mean, I hate to say it like
quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
We have 4 or 5
first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray.
I guarantee.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That dude
not a big window to throw. The coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
If I'm skipping for you on this screen, I'm going to get that
incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. James has got it. Complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Taking it about the 1.
I'm just trying
no
to
room
check
to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
I should wait till after.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Expecting the corners to do it. Okay, I'm going to try something here.
Throwing again on second down. Lawrence trying to lay one up deep. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Basically,
so they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Well, that'll be incomplete. Right, take a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So far on this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question.
How about this shit? Year 1 of my, so this is year 3, alright? So I've had 2 champions. Year 1 was the Cowboys.
Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. It's Hill, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's James. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
All right.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now here's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady retired after last year too, finally. And Trubisky.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Catch is made by Harry. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, all right, Brandon. Thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with...
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs defense getting ready to roll. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defense...
Yeah. When you put it that way, I guess he does have 3 turnovers.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Man open is Robinson. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass. And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The only one moving
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
And not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he'll get this one down about the 20-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Oh, he dropped it.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD. That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Firing quickly here.
This kid is going to be good, though.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
LSU.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
Oh,
it's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
He's literally riding him like a pony.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
No way.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
No way.
Drunk.
How did you just let the Honey Badger take
20?
You just got punked by the Honey Badger, Gronk.
It's a touchdown. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell.
I cannot believe Gronk
right
let him just take that
play.
ball like that.
Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And a decent return.
I'm going to tell you right now. Gronk is not the 2nd best tight end on this team. I'll put the Castro in for now. I signed a Castro for a year.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early.
On the Castro.
Get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A handoff for Etienne. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. They run. Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Okay, J-Rod. Now your day's starting to by.
Back now in Jacksonville. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
It's okay, kid.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Lawrence. being chased out left. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't even want them to touch.
He's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws in those windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Lawrence. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. A fight for it.
Allen Robinson is
it's
just
caught
so
indeed.
good.
A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. You're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Let's go. Oh,
it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. Finds the open target, Arnold. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. But to throw again is Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
What is going on in this unit?
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Mahomes now to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete.
If the Texans lose, I'm going to be so mad.
There on the first
I
down completion.
definitely should have won this.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Well, it goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a signal and a timeout here on the defensive side of the ball. So they want to stop it with 1 second to go prior to the 2-minute warning. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are looking as if they'll move it to 7-2 as they add on to this lead. Butker on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So This will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that one will be accepted. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
I had to go scream in the other room for 5 minutes. Okay? I'm sorry.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Okay. All right.
They'll run here with Robinson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop. Oh, a quarterback sneak on second down. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you've got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, my God.
Goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
It literally bounced off his helmet.
Smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
No, we should have.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done.
That's what
happier day.
People are going to look at. You look at, you know, the final score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
In this game.
So for Kansas City, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos.
Total fluke. I had an MVP campaign going, and now it's like, ugh. I picked this kid up off the Patriots practice squad. Safety. I like him. I like him. Like him a lot. Where are we sitting here in the big picture? 49ers are 8-0 with Trey Lance. Chargers are 8-0. Chiefs 7-2. Bengals 7-2. This is what we need to concern ourselves with, though. This. And we man, Packers are 6-3. Josh Allen is a monster, and I already did his contract, so he ain't going nowhere. Walker Little, thank God. Alright, listen, Gronk. You've been bad, bro. Okay, I gotta figure out how to set this up. I'm gonna give Ortega Whiteside the other outside spot in this game, and then I'm gonna give Chenault his slot. Harry. We gotta beat the Titans for sure. For sure. They got my tight ends rated as a D. I guess that is because, you know, we're letting Gronk go. So we are gonna need another one. I want a big guy though. This Gresham. No, let's get the kid from Clemson. If we can get him. They got two. Look at that. Both those kids are from Clemson. And both these kids are from Wisconsin. What in the world? Alright, and we clearly need to look at the wide receivers in the draft. Which I already have them all marked here. I'm literally marking the top 30. Okay, Meekins, you fit my bill because you're 6'2". Alright. I can't believe that went down like that. Gronk is just a jersey selling machine. Roquan, Trevor, Aaron Donald. You know what? Is the trading deadline passed? See, look at this. Well, most of them guys I'm letting go. So. Okay. Let's look on practice squads. See if we can find over. Look, Aaron Rodgers is still available. Melvin Gordon, Marlon Mack, Sonny Michel, AJ Boye, 33. I don't know. This kid. Alright, let's look at the best receivers on practice squads. Alright. And of course the Patriots have the top one. Luke Farrell, former Jaguar, we let him go. There's nothing. I'm gonna take Cameron Booker and sign him. Because he's practice squad eligible and he has deep speed. And like some of these guys just haven't got things done here. Daniel Thomas. Okay. I'm cutting JJ Ortega-Whiteside. I was gonna play him on the outside. I'm gonna play this kid on the outside probably. I need Shark back, man. I definitely need to go out and get myself another option. Cameron Booker. And Chenault's good at this slot. Yeah, I have no problem with him there. N'Keal Harry, for being so talented, he's such a disappointment. Because N'Keal Harry is very talented. Alright, let's see something real quick. Video resolution, which is not optimal. Okay, so that's what it is. causing the problem. Okay. Alright. Okay. Shut the DVR stuff off. I doubt that's great either. Okay. Let's pull up a picture for a minute, because, yeah, I'm definitely hemorrhaging frames. Which is nuts when you consider how beefed up my... Okay, output. Shit, I can't. There ain't shit I can do without... Okay, let's do this. Let me take a look at this. If it'll let me. I also think that I think the dynamic bitrate thing is bad. I do. I don't think that's a good thing, actually. Alright. We're back here. Actually, you know what the best thing to do probably right now is, since I'm switching games anyway, like I'm in between games, end the stream and go live and set the actual output a little lower. That's what I mean when you have 8K output. It's tough to find that middle ground here. It says stream quality is good right now, but what's that look like? You know what I mean? Don't look bad. It's kind of holding at 30 FPS, but that's what I have it set at, because I have a super ultra wide monitor and it's 8K. Okay.
Feeling like walking flock of flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I rock with the game.
Let's try this. We're gonna try it. I am going to actually, no. Go in the graphic and not. We're doing this again with the stupid. I thought we were done with this. Okay, give me a minute here. I'm gonna open the big picture mode like they tell you to do. Okay. Yeah, SWF. If you're a wrestling fan too, that's gonna be coming back. We'll be doing that. We got a bookmaker and like a little team that does that stuff. It's pretty cool. It's PvP like league.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We attacking, better stand back and watch them run. Shotgun come with the options. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in a slot, trying to be.
No. Let me do something real quick. Okay. All right. It actually doesn't seem that bad. So let's do this. Okay. I'll hide my webcam for now. Just to take, that should take a little bit off the output. I think. Okay. And then, first of all, we don't want to do this. graphics. Just like, see, look, it's insane there. Like, it's just kind of doing whatever it wants. Even though, like, I clearly set it for a controller. It's because Steam wants you to buy their controllers. Literally, you can't even play it now. Cool. I really needed that right now. Thanks. Okay. Now, yeah, so, like, what the hell? Like, that's so weird. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna end it, and I'm going to change a couple things real quick.